there was a suspicion then, a real suspicion, that Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi was recruited by the Central Intelligence Agency, the American one. And he actively worked for them.
In your statement, I will read exactly what you say when you introduce this subject of recruitment. You say, I obtained information from one of my sources that King Misuzulu Zulu and Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi were recruited by and actively worked for and with the American Central Intelligence Agency, in brackets CIA. Relayed to us by you, this information is hearsay, and relayed to you by your source, it is hearsay. So it is hearsay upon hearsay or double hearsay. Do you agree?
I do not agree, commissioners. Now, there is something, I believe the commission will have access to that. The commission should perhaps direct attention to the crime intelligence in their archives. There is something called Boko Haram. It was a presentation, intelligence presentation, which was presented to the former minister, Bekicele. I'm going to give a bit description about that presentation. Commissioners, it was 6 pages. The Boko Haram, it talks to a man who was known as John Wick. This John Wick appears on the presentation of the intelligence presentation which was presented to Minister Bekicele. It has a picture of John Wick, his ID number, it has his previous convictions, pending cases, and everything, all the matters that were withdrawn against him. It was in 2018 October, Commissioner. Commissioner, John Wick is Vusemose Nhlanhla. Even the picture is showing that. Now, former Minister Bekicele says now, he only met him in December 2024. Now, one will ask again, he even said he didn't know him, he invited him to his house, and it was a freebie, he had to take it. And I should also share, it's within those messages between me and Nhlanhla. The story that Minister Bekicele was in Kat's house. It is true. We actually had to arrest Minister Cele at that time. He was affected by this POCA Act, the Proceeds of Crime Act. There was an arrangement. I believe when you get to those messages, one will be able to allude to the commission exactly what happened. It was during the ANC Lekgotla, when General Cele was in that house. And the basis which I also refer to, I'm saying when we reach there, it's written in my statement, the monies which Nhlanhla alleges to have given to Bekicele, they are there.
On the timing, when was Minister Cele in Mr. Nhlanhla's house in relation to the award of the contract?
It was after the contract was awarded, Commissioner. The contract was awarded last year, and the information said, and it's not only former minister, it goes to General Masemola also. It's not only General Cele. When information came, they referred, of course, to General Bekicele, that he has interest in that. And it is true that he would from time to time talk to Nhlanhla. But that time, because he was the minister, we could not do anything. Hence the instruction was that let's wait for the elections. And indeed, the ANC parliamentary list, when it was published, Bekicele was on the list around 200 and something to 300. We already knew he was not coming back to parliament. And we waited for the new dispensation. And as a result, Minister Senzo Mchunu was appointed the Minister of Police.
I just want to understand, and this is my last question on this. I want to understand your point
Yes.
around Mr. John Wick's in relation to the award of the contract. If you are making any connection at all in that regard, what's your point exactly?
The point is that it is clear that General Bekitele, he knew Vusi Ket Nhlanhla beforehand, because this presentation was done in 2018. And when the source says General Bekitele is having an interest in this tender, you'll ask him, but why are you saying that? What do you have? He'll say, no, with the information that is coming, go and check, but I know they are talking or they are meeting. He'll just give you a draft information as to this is what is happening.
If I understand you correctly, so you are basically saying at the stage of what you refer to as the Boko Haram presentation, Minister knew of or about Mr. Nhlanhla.
Definitely.
But at that stage, you are not suggesting that they had met.
Yes, they had not met. Let me say, because he was presented, and the picture of the presentation shows Vusi Nhlanhla's picture. Doesn't show, there's no other John Wick. John Wick is Vusi Ket Nhlanhla.
So he knew of or
He
about
knew
him.
of the man, yes.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Shaskasi.